Hello, hello, hello. Happy Sunday to everyone. Happy Sunday. And thank you for joining us today. This is Table Talk with Rita Felleh Arah, the CEO and founders of Daughters of Sierra Leone. Today, we're going to be discussing a very, very important issue. We're going to be talking about how to spicing up your relationship. So please, if you want to be part of this conversation, please join us on PROIB blog and Bantu blog as well, and Daughters of Sierra Leone platform as well, and my personal platform, Rita Felleh Arah. Thank you, thank you. Happy Sunday. I know you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. For my time, it's quite early. So today here with me, I have on the studio, we're still waiting on some guests. We're having a lot of technical issues as always. Different people are connecting from different places in Africa. So please bear with us. Christiane, can you hear me? Hello? Can you hear me? All right. If you want to be part of this conversation, you can join from PROIB blog. The link is there as well. And you can join us from Bantu blog. And you can join, send your conversation, send your comments, and let us know what you think, and we can discuss it. Once again, happy, happy, happy Sunday to each and every one of you. So today we're going to be talking about how to spicing up your relationship. So if you have any questions, so just let us know, and then we'll be answering your question. And if you want to be part of this conversation, please send us your message and we can go from there. Let me add one of our guests. Christiana, can you hear me? Can you introduce yourself if you can hear me?
Yes, please. I'm Christina MP Bondo, one of the speakers for today's session.
Thank you, Christiana. Thank you so much. And welcome on board. We're happy to have you here today. So, Christiana, we have a very important topic to discuss. We're going to be discussing how to spicing up your relationship. So, Christiana, what do you think? What do you understand by how to spicing up your relationship while we wait on other guests to join us? If you want to go first, the first speaker.
My pleasure.
Chris, can you hear me? Chris, can you hear me?
Oh, network is bad for my end.
Yeah. Guys, just bear with us. Happy Sunday if you're just joining us. And welcome, welcome, welcome once again. This is Table Talk with Rita Felleh Arah, the CEO and founder of Daughters of Sierra Leone. If you're just joining us, happy Sunday. If you want to be part of this conversation, you can join us on PROIB blog, and you can join us as well on Bontu blog. We're still waiting. Please bear with us. We're just trying to do our best, and I hope we're all gonna have a great and wonderful time, which I know we're definitely gonna have. So here with me, I have on the here with me Essay, Essay. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Mama, I'm here. Good evening. Good
Okay,
morning.
good.
Hello,
All right,
everyone.
Essay, can you introduce yourself, please? And you already know what we're gonna be discussing, so we're gonna go right on to the program. We're gonna be. Let me read the topic again. We're gonna be discussing how to spicing up your relationship. So can you introduce yourself and let's just kick the program. Thank you.
I am S.A. Ayebene, CEO of Slay at Home Mom Africa, the volunteer and staff with Daughters of Sierra Leone. It's so amazing to be here. I'm also a counseling psychologist, and this topic in particular, is already getting me excited because we have a lot of people going through stuffs in their marriages, and they just need this. They just need to spice up their relationship. So I'm so happy to be here to discuss that.
Thank you, Essay. Thank you. Um, Christina keep going in and out. So Esther, let's just jump right into it, and all of our other panelists will join us later. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy Sunday once again. Essay, what do you think on how to spicing up your relationship? I know it's a very, very, very big topic. So can we just touch on a little bit of what do you think? What do you understand about how can we spicing up our relationship?
Yeah, the truth is,
Esther, can
after a
you give
while,
your the volume a little bit up?
okay, is it better? Is it better now? Is it
It's
better?
okay. Go
Can you
ahead.
hear me?
That's fine.
Okay, so one thing I notice about a lot of marriages is after a while, it comes to a point where everything becomes a routine, and we lack spontaneity. You've gotten to a point where you don't even know. I beg, there's nothing much to be done anymore, and everything gets boring. So that spicing up is more or less like, oh, you need to do something different, new things, being open to learning new things, being open to trying new things, because we get so set in our ways that um most times our spouses, they don't even know how to reach out to tell you, oh, I would have loved to try this. And in Africa, funny enough, let me even make mention of this. Sometimes when you want to try out new things, there's this assumption that, oh yeah, you've gone out to learn something. But no, there's sometimes let's try something else. Let's do it like this, let's do it like that. Let's can we decide not to have sex in the room, let's do it in the parlor. We can just go out on a date and then spend time in a hotel room. Just spice things up, do something new. But before we even get to that point, a lot of us are even unaware of ourselves. Like, what do I actually want? So it becomes more or less like a treasure hunt for our spouses to know what the other person wants. And especially for people that have not explored their sexuality, they don't know, oh, this is, I like foreplay, or I don't like foreplay, or I at different times and different things are things. There are different things to try, more or less. But okay, let me talk about myself personally. I am
Wait,
open. Personally, I'm open, and I feel more women should be open and not be afraid to try out new things. Thank you. Mama, you're still muted. You're muted.
Chris, can you hear me? Esther, I can hear you too well. I can hear you, but your volume is kind of low. Chris, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Okay, can you introduce yourself, please? And then we can kick off. Thank you.
The network is actually crazy.
Okay. Okay. You having a bad network on your end?
I'm Christina MP Bondo, one of the speakers for today's session.
Okay, Chris, what do you think about how to spicing up your relationship on your end? Can you give
With
us
the
a little
network.
bit?
It's been raining
You
cats
are.
and dog here.
Okay,
From
that's
my
fine.
end.
Okay, okay. For my own end, I want to welcome you guys again
Sure,
for
thanks.
today. Um,
Thank you, Rita.
yeah,
So briefly and
you very
basically,
welcome.
and for some, uh-huh.
Okay, go ahead, because the internet keep going in and out from your end, and I'm not hearing too well. But go ahead, Chris. If you can
Thank
hear
you.
me, go ahead and speak.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. I'm sorry, guys. Once again, this is Table Talk with Rita Felleh Arah, the CEO and founder of Daughters of Sierra Leone. Happy Sunday. Once again, please bear with us. We're just trying our best. And we're trying to connect everyone from different part, and it's kind of hard. But please, I hope you understand. We having Yusuf is saying hello, and we say hello as well. If you want to be part of this conversation, please join us, and you can send your question as well on PROIB blog, and you can send us as well at Bantu blog, and you can personally view us from Daughters of Sierra Leone platform, and you can actually join us as well on my personal platform, Rita Felleh Arah. Thank you. Happy Sunday. So, Essay, if you can hear me, let's go back again. You were talking about um how to spicing up your relationship, and you talk about what to do and how to make it. And sometimes on my end, for if you're in a relationship or if you're married, I'm coming from the end of being married. And sometimes you lost that spot, you lost that touch. You felt like sometimes people ask that when I was dating and when I'm married now, they are totally two different things. Probably when you're dating, your guy, then he will open the door for you. He pay attention to more. But one thing we have to understand, as women, or as the other spouse, we have to understand that a lot of responsibility comes in while we are married. We start having kids. Now the man is not thinking about when we are dating. He's thinking about opening the door for me. He's thinking about lovey. He's thinking about wants to have sex more often. So that lesson, as the time goes by in a relationship, it doesn't mean that he doesn't love you. It doesn't mean that he doesn't care about you. It doesn't mean that he doesn't feel the same way. For a man to say, I want to marry you, I don't know for now, but for back then, for a man to say, I want to marry you, and put his money to actually pay the diary, which is in Sierra Leone, we say for go put cola, for go see your family, go show your face, and for go to the extent for say, I want to marry this person. That means it's very serious. So for a man to do that, that means he love you. Or for a woman to actually say, you know what, I don't want to talk to anybody else. I want to be with this particular person. It's a very strong thing. So for us, how can we spice it up? And a lot of times, for us women, after getting married, we we let go. We dey left we self, we dey careless. We dey say, oh,
Mm.
I'm not looking for a husband. Nobody is looking for me. Or I'm not doing my hair anymore. Or guess what? I'm married. Someone is not looking for me. No, honey, it's totally wrong. Now, when for me, when I become married and when I start having kids, I become more sensitive to myself. I want my appearance. I want to look even better than when I was looking when I was dating my husband then, right? I know it's so funny because sometimes some of us, I have three kids, I have three wise men in my life. And guess what? With that three kids, when I come out, I want to look my best. You can only say, oh, she gained a little bit weight. But guess what? Mama is always on top of our game. I'm always
Mm.
wanted. And because men, they tend to they think about it this way. Oh wow, she had a baby, now she's not doing her hair anymore, she's not doing her nails, they was, you don't yana, they clean them again, we know they care, we say we don't get the man, and that's it. And it's totally wrong. And sometimes, we women, we work, we said, okay, my husband has a tight cheek, and she used a jazz, she used all these juju. No, she doesn't. What she does is, what you don't do when you feel like you already have the man, she wants to keep that man. And guess what she does? She washed down there very well. She smells very good. She do her hair all the time. She makes sure everything is on point. And when he comes, she has that touch. She has that conversation, that very romantic. But guess what? Because when he comes home, I'm dealing with 3 kids and I'm already tired. And when he comes home, I'm giving all this attitude and I don't want to talk. I don't want to have sex. I don't want to talk. I'm not looking very nice. I'm not being on my best behavior. All I do is I want to nag. And guess what? They don't like that. So I'll stop for there for right now and I'll have other panelists to contribute to that. Christiana, are you there? I hope this network here so not give me problem today. Oh. This network here so. Today we want to talk sweet talk. Now in the network they mess up. Chris, can you hear me?
Big time.
Hey, go ahead. Let's go. Let's go, ladies.
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear. So quickly, like I was saying before the network breakdown, for some people, spicing up a relationship can be starting all over, while for some, it might be an experience of going back to the drawing board and see where things went wrong. Okay, so if you are in that position of starting all over, it means probably out of 100%, less than 50% was working out in the relationship sexually or to to make it work. Things that you said about spicing up a relationship
The network again. Once again, happy Sunday. If you're joining us for the first time, or if you have been joining us every Sunday, I just want to welcome you for joining us today. This is Table Talk with Rita Felleh Arah, the CEO and founder of Daughters of Sierra Leone. And if you want to be part of this conversation, you can join us on PROIB blog, and you can join us as well on Bantu blog. And you can join us on Daughters of Sierra Leone platform, and you can join us on my platform as well, Rita Felleh Arah. Thank you again. Once again, I want to welcome you guys again. And thank you for all the people that keep watching us every Sunday. I just want to say thank you. Una thank you, thank you, thank you. From Nigeria, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. We really, really appreciate you guys. So SA, we having a lot of issue connecting with Christina. So we're gonna go right on. SA, do you have any contribution to
Okay.
give to that?
Okay, there was
SA?
something you said about we women. Can you hear me?
Definitely.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I
Okay.
can.
So there
Go
was
ahead.
something you said about women like us now. I have kids too. And there's this part of me that just wants to let go. Oh, let me relax, just focus on taking care of the kids. And there's this tendency to do that, and that was what affects a lot of ladies. We get so caught up in that routine of having children, whereby your hormones goes up and down. So women are even going through postnatal depression, whereby which is actually not uncommon with women that have kids, where they can't brush their teeth. They just had kids, they just had the baby, they can't brush their teeth, they can't get out of bed, they find it hard to dress up, they can find it hard to just take care of themselves. So if we can go back a bit, I think where it needs to start from is taking care of yourself for yourself first. Share. Last, the longest relationship we will have is with yourself. Last, because you've known yourself all your life, and you're always going to be there. So if you don't even want to take care of yourself for yourself, how will you want to take care of yourself for your spouse? So you should want to look good for you. Build your self-confidence, because a lot of women are they don't take care of we don't take care of ourselves. We don't want to try anything new. It's the way we've been dressing since 1990s. It's the way we've been dressing since 1990s. 90s, even in the year 2022, with all the new fashion coming in, all the new hair, you say, no, this is the style I like, and you're still stuck in in the late 90s. You're still, and if you if you lack that ability to try new things for yourself, you're like, oh, I just want to see how the I want to go make it brighter or whatever. Truth. So I think where it needs to start from is wanting to do it for you. Like personally, as of when I had my lap 3 years ago, I was weighing 1.8, and I was like, I don't want to go back down to 1.8.
Hello, Essay, we can hear you. Essay, we can hear you. Essay, we can hear you. We can't hear you at all. Um, Probably you have to log out and log back in and see. Melrose, okay. Once again, happy Sunday. I want to welcome you guys from my end. Um, Not only talking about the women, let's go to the men too. A lot of our men actually they felt like, okay, it only has to be a woman's work. We only have to do all the work. We have to do all the talking. We have to do pretty much everything. But think about it this way. I know, like, we were not raised in a certain way. We were not supposed, as an African coat, we were not supposed to do certain things, you know. But this is relationship. This is someone you're going to be living with till the rest of your life in a marriage part. But this is someone that you're going to be dating and see if you guys can take it to the next level. A lot of things that our men, because of the mindset, quote unquote, we don't do that. We are Africans. But if that can spicing up and that can help your relationship, I think you should try that, and you should consider doing things that can make your wife happy. Sometimes some men say, "Oh, I don't give flowers, or I don't open the doors, or I don't do certain things," you know. And sometimes the expectations are so high, and so we keep on our toes constantly. We keep thinking, "What should I do to make this man happy?" Or what can I do to make my boyfriend feel good about me? Or what can I do to make my husband feel proud of me? And so we are only trying. We are only trying our best as women and as mothers. And I know when you guys married us, we are not the same. We're trying. But if you feel like, okay, you know something, just bring it up to me, but in a nicer way. You can tell me, babe, guess what? I was at the office today and I see Bianca wear this dress, and I would love to see you wear that dress. But not to criticize me and say, oh, you're too fat, you're too dirty, you're not going able for wear these clothes. You know, and anytime when for me personally, when I go out, if my husband sees something and he likes it and he tells me, hey, I like that dress, or I like this, I think you should try it. I think you should try something new. Because getting married or being in a relationship with someone for so long, even sometimes not only the men, I get tired. You know, sometimes I get tired seeing him all the time. You know, and for my situation, it's actually, even, I should not say bad. I work with my husband. We live in the same house together. Everywhere I turn, I see him. So sometimes I just get into my own corner. I feel like, oh my God, everywhere I turn, I see this person, right? And so what I do, that spicing up my relationship, I take walks, I hang out with my friends more. So when I come back home, I come home as a brand new, different person. I come back home, I'm feeling like, okay, I'm okay to come and run the home, because it's a lot of pressure on us as women. And it's a lot. And sometimes we just don't understand what we do. You know, like, we think as a mother, we take care of everyone's need. But guess what? Do we think about ourselves? So Melrose, I want to welcome you again today. Happy Sunday, Melrose.
Hello, everybody. Good evening, Eze. Hi, Rita. How
Internet.
are you guys doing?
The internet, please guys, just bear with us. We're just trying to do this, but the internet is so bad. Melos, can you hear me? Mel?
Yes, loud and clear, sis. I can hear you.
Okay, go ahead, Melrose. Can you introduce yourself and
Yes,
then you can go right
I can
on?
hear you.
Go ahead.
Well, hello, everybody. I'm Marostamuke from Sierra Leone, relationship counselor. So today I'm here because the topic is exciting. I know you guys saw me last week and I was asked to come this week. Rita thought it was going to be too much, but then I look at the topic and I'm like, oh man, I have to be part of this. We have to talk about this. I mean, these are very sensitive issues, and these are things that most of our people right from Africa have a lot of issues with because some of the time they think that to be nasty is not a good thing, but when it comes to sex there is no cleanliness there. I keep telling people this, but they don't pay attention. So sex is a beautiful thing. It is meant to be, at least it is meant to be a beautiful and a wonderful experience. But unfortunately we have so many people who have misconceptions about the entire thing, and they end up not enjoying or having fun. Some people come, some don't come. I don't know if my network is good. Rita, can you hear me? I'm not sure because oh god, can you hear
Can
me?
hear you.
Oh, okay.
We can hear you, Mel. We can
Oh,
hear
okay,
you.
okay, that's good. My network is actually bad. It's actually bad. So there are some issues that when people have when it comes to sex, and these are some of the things that actually hinders people from enjoying or experiencing a wonderful thing. When it comes to relationship, there are different things. I mean, like love languages, you have to understand your partner, you have to know what turns them on, you have to know what are their beliefs, you have to know how they receive love, and you have to be determined to accept how they give love if you want the relationship to work. But when it comes to sex, sex is a whole different realm. There are things that you have been used to your entire life. There are things that you have been used to your entire life, and when you meet someone new, it's a whole different ball game. You're like, okay, where was I all this while? I mean, I'm not used to this, I'm not used to that. But having the mindset or the open-mindedness, if I should put it that way, that okay, this is a different person, or I'm open to learn new things, will help your relationship. Because for some people they're stereotyped, they're fixed-minded, they don't shift. If they tell you that, oh, I'm not sucking any dick, they will not suck. They would not do it, they will not give head, no matter what you do. Same to the other gender. If they tell you that, okay, me, I'm not one to go down on the woman, they will never do it. Even if that woman gains maximum satisfaction from giving a head, they will not do it. And that is one thing that is so important. No matter how wealthy a man is or woman is, they still want to come. At the end of the day, they want to feel loved, they want to experience the touch, they want to feel the sensations, and they want to do it in a very wonderful way or have a very remarkable experience. But unfortunately, it's not everybody that is willing to compromise when it comes to these issues. I don't know if I should stop here from now, or Rita, if you have anything, I don't know. I'm just coming in, guys. Sorry about it, but this is what I think.
Thank you, Melrose. Melrose, that's our blessing. CEO in Sierra Leone, Melrose Kamote. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Our That's our sex coach, our relationship coach, and you name it all, counselor, everything that you need. Um, well, we'll come to that where you can catch her on our media platform. So, Essay Aye Bene. Essay, can you say something? Let me hear you if I can hear you better now.
Yeah, is it better now? I don't know why today is
Better.
just like this.
Okay.
With this our
S.
interesting topic.
Okay. So Esther, can you go ahead and add to what Melrose have just talked about?
Yeah. I love when she talked about love languages, understanding your spouse, understanding what they want. The irony of it is how many people actually know what they want. That one is another thing entirely. Oh. Do you understand? Especially when it comes to women, because sometimes we don't explore our sexuality. So it's just a case of, oh, You hear women, I've been in meetings with women, and you hear things like, oh, I've never experienced orgasm. How does it feel like? All they
I
know is the man has
know.
come, and that's all. So, but and it's true, a lot of women, but they don't even know.
It
And
is so. It is.
ironically, men just assume because um I have come, or I've reached my peak, I climax,
God
then the
bless
lady
you,
has
Eze. God
also
bless you for this
uh
point. God
and then they
bless you,
go
my
to
sister.
sleep, and that's the end of the matter. They just sleep off. Some funny enough, some will fall on the woman and sleep off like that, and that's the end. And the woman will just be there, and she'll go and wash plates or whatever. But that's what, like, you need to understand yourself. Not every woman, there are some points. Some women is just their ears. Funny enough, some women is just, oh, they want to be caressed. But for a large number of women, we love foreplay. We love introduction. And I read somewhere, especially when a woman is worked up, because um we're talking about the fact that women don't take care of themselves after they've had kids, because they have a lot to do in the day. So if a man wants to, like, get a woman at night, you need to start wooing her from morning, you know, by playing compliments when you get home. But it's hard to just turn a woman on automatically. The woman just finished washing plate, it comes into the room and just say, oh yeah, take off your clothes. A woman likes to be wooed, even if we're married, even if we've been married for years. And then, funny enough, there was something I did when I got married. There are sometimes I'll just beg my husband, guy, just help me wash plates. If you help me wash plates, don't worry, I will settle you. You understand? So, like, for me, at that point in time, at least he has reduced my workload, and then I will have more time to get ready, have a shower, and wear something nice. But if not that, because sometimes it's easy to just blame women for looking unkept, but they have so much to do. So as a husband, you need to now help out at home, so the woman can have time to even take care of themselves. Because a lot of women, can you hear me, mama?
We can hear
Yes,
you.
I can hear you. I'm working from back end. So just you guys ignore me. I'm checking stuff, trying to make sure we are good. Okay, go ahead. Um, Essay. Okay, are you done?
So I was saying, can you hear me now? Can you still hear me? Can you still
Yeah.
hear me?
Yes.
Go
So I
ahead.
was saying, so a woman likes to be wooed. Like, send a message. You're at the office, send a message. Oh baby, I miss you. So that will give make our mind to go towards, oh, this man is looking for something. But sometimes if you neglect the woman all day, you don't call, you don't do anything, and then you just come home, and the next thing, oh yeah, you understand, you make the woman feel loved too. We want to feel needed. We want to feel sexy. We want you to send us a message out of the blue and just say, what are you doing, have you eaten? Those are the things that we miss out after we get married most times.
Thank you, Essay. Thank you, thank you, thank
Thank you,
you.
thank you.
Once again, I want to welcome you to Table Talk with Rita Felleh Arah.
Thank you so much.
Frederick, he's saying, through. Hold on, let me get his. It's saying trust and commits and prayer. So that what Frederick is saying, thank you, my brother, for joining us. Happy Sunday again. If you have any question or if you have your comment, just send us your message and we will definitely answer to that. And I want to welcome you again, once again. Happy Sunday, and welcome to joining us on Table Talk with Rita Felleh Arah. If you want to be part of this conversation, you can join us on PROIB blog and from Bantu blog and Daughters of Sierra Leone platform and from my personal platform as well, Rita Fele Hara. Thank you. I'll go from the other end because we talking about women, what we need. And so it's about time for me to go to the other end, what our spouse need as well. One thing I've seen a lot of women, especially I like to nag. I'm the nagging type, and sometimes I'll just tell my husband, oh, you didn't do that. Oh, this one. Oh, the other one. Oh, the other one. And to myself, I'm telling myself I'm being pain in the ass, but I just love myself and I just continue to do it, and then my husband was like, baby, what is it? You all self too much, I'm like, and then I catch myself. And for a lot of times, yes, when you see you're dating someone, ask questions. Don't be shy. And sometimes I believe someone was asking me this the other day and said, sis, you know, you've talked about knowing your genotype before getting married. How about us knowing how our partner, if we are compatible in having sex? I've known so many people that they've gotten married, and but because of that was not they were not compatible. They don't get along. Like when it comes to that area, probably he's too big, she's too small, she's too this, the sizes, so they don't get to deal with themselves that much. And that's where the other spouse start looking into something else. And so for our men, all we ask of, we know we have the stereotype that we don't do this, we're Africans, or we don't do that. But when you love someone, a lot of things that my husband are forbid, like it's forbidden. If somebody hear those things, they'll be like, oh my God forbid. Why, why are they trying that? Why are they doing that? But it works for us. It works for us. So for our men, sometimes we tell ourselves like, okay, she doesn't do this. But sometimes our men too, what happened? Get a nice cologne spray. Don't just come on the bed and say, you know what, oh yeah, like Ese was just saying, like take your clothes off, be romantic, be so lovely, like baby, you look so beautiful, or baby, what's gonna happen tonight? Send me a message like, babe, guess what? Put on that you know what I mean? And I'm coming home. Talk the dirty talk, turn me on, make me feel like, you know what, my prince is coming, let me get ready. But don't just come and tell me take off your clothes. I'm like, what? No, it's not done that way. You're supposed to be romantic about it. What my father or my great grandparents did, I don't want to do that. I want to do better. And guess what? That what makes it more unique. And so we change generation. This is 2022, right? I'm not telling us to be like going all wow. If you're married or if you have that person that you guys have taken it to the next level, sometimes some of our men, they will just get up like, some of them don't even shave down there. The hair will be like you grease, like you don't even care. Like, okay, how is she feeling? Is she okay? Is she getting her own part of the game, or has she gotten what she needed? You just jump on me right down, and guess what? You have yours, and you don't even care about, okay, then now we worried about, oh, my wife is doing this, my girlfriend is cheating on me. So I believe that these are things we should be talking about. These are issues that we should be, okay, how can we, like, for me, definitely I talk about it. I'm more let's say I'm more the talk na the relationship. I talk about what I want, how I want it to get done, how I want this to be this. And sometimes, me also, it just sit down when we were dating, it just sit down, I was like, oh my God, like, because before he has that mindset too. You understand? Like, say when una want for do something, he just wants to jump on. I'm like, no, 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 honey. It's not working. This is what I wanted. Can we just kiss? Can we just go from kissing? Like, like, just like you stimulate the mind. You said, okay, can we just do this? You program the mind. If your husband is not that type, or your boyfriend is not that type, just make him that type. You can make him that type, but it's not by cursing him out. It's not by saying you're not sabia for waiting safe, you're not sabia for do this, you're not sabia for do this. No, they work. So say, hey baby, me I like for do this thing, so hey, I go enjoy, I'm bad. Then the man
Yeah.
go say, you go say, you understand? With the woman there, why see king ready no more, why see don't ready? Why you don't tell the man that way they? If they understand you, trust me. Why you tell her in a nice tone, say, hey baby, if I go like for taste this thing like this, so I see her. People watch video, YouTube then they now all man they make video. All man get something for putting on YouTube. All man get something for put in different platform where you can watch. If you know say okay, you want to let your man go down yonder. I know they talk I know they talk If you want to let it go down there, but make sure say before the man they go down there, yanda you don't want some fine if soapy they use or anyone way they use because that yes don't die yanda when they tell how they call themselves don't actor don't that side you know so if you know say you want let that man go down there want some fine where you don't waiting self where you don't waiting cut the ear the way they did cut that ear if you know say it go too rough for the man for late taste and so I turn we get orange, we get banana, we get boku in there now. Then I don't say they put her inside there. Oh, no. Rubber na the surface or who say you want let the man put the mods. You say self if you know say you not don't use for eat that banana. You where you know say you man in lekam. What you they do if you know say you able for take that waiting self before una go pan the matter was una go low una go was una dey comfortable una talk of things the way they make una happy if na a glass of wine you don't cannot whether man can something you not left nothing I will still there for it you na bad mama you don't know if the man get money you don't know if the man not get nothing. But if something not left nothing, we get guys and kenda, we get Benny, we get sardine, we get all thing. Where they make where the thing go man. Even that man not left nothing. They say when man not get money, that thing in the tinapo. In the tinap, trust me. But you the woman, I can make it tinap because that man not left nothing. We don't go now. It don't go work. Wait, come. Trust me. If he can't meet food na table, Melrose, trust me, my dear. That in the tinap. It's enough. So it depends on the individual. It depends on how you want you married for work. It depends of how you want your relationship for go to the next level. If na date you date that man, let that man say I want for marry this woman. This woman here na wife material. Or let that woman say this man here na not only woman, not only man the normal they say. This woman no me why be they look for man and they look for man me self I they look for man material we get that in itself not only una number one to we self we know what we want we get what they look for we get what we want in a
Well, I
relationship.
think Rita, I think say this not the problem we most of we they face. Sorry for cut you off, but
No,
I
go ahead
may
mama, go
forget
ahead.
about it. I forget about on to talk. I think most of us just settle down because we think we want a man in our lives, and then we just tend to just settle easy. I'm not just being gender sensitive. It has to do with everybody. When you like really first, you have to know what you want. It's like you into the market, just saying, "Oh, I want to cook." What are you? Is it food that you want? Is it leaves you want? You don't know, but you have the money, you have everything you need, but you know the ingredients you're gonna go buy. So you market every that you come will tell you, "Oh, I get chicken cream. We not go buy. Help me you buy cream. You go back. Ebo, I get fine granatia. Oh, sister, this one I dey give for 5,000 for cup. You buy. You go back, you meet cassava leaf back, you buy. You don't know what just because you have enough reform and funds in your hand doesn't warrant you to just keep buying. That can be likened onto life itself. You have to know exactly what it is that you like. Some of us, when we think that we're that or want a relationship by any means, we tend to just settle, you know. We don't look at the things that really matter. We don't consider our peace of mind. We don't even consult with our values. We just tend to say, okay, because our relationship, they go beer, let her go die now. Yanda na society, those who don't enter, the ones who get it in. It's not about that. So at the end of the day, you see so many people, they're married and publicly they look okay, but privately they are dying. I mean, there's so many issues that I deal with, but I cannot divulge the information, of course. But people go through a lot, and this has to do with their foundational choices that they make. One Christian woman, no go find Christian woman. Find you Muslim sister you married. Say you're a Christian Muslim man, no go find Muslim man. Find a Christian brother. First of all, because however it is, you get families that even if you couples they not get intention
You get family members where they come in, where to go get married. Same thing. Some woman we rigid or the man strict with the romance. You like a man with the romance, you they put you, you know. Obviously you get for looking for that kind of man. And you need you as an individual, maybe you're not possibly frisky, you need possibly to talk to, but some friend one school principal. We say they able for talk if you don't allow say, yeah, but shut up, don't sit down. You they see the red flags there at the start of the day, but you they compromise because you want a relationship, you want her for work, and they even come. And this thing where as a talk, is a usually happen time. I know a lot of people will never experience orgasm in their life. Like they just feel like getting that short-term sensation is the orgasm itself. Man, orgasm makes your toe curl. Orgasm makes you scream. You scream for joy. Orgasm just takes you to a different level. It makes you think of things that you don't want that you haven't even been thinking. It makes you experience love whole different level. Orgasm is not something that everybody experience because things that liken onto men's selfishness and self-centeredness just are just connected with women lack or women not experiencing orgasm. For instance, there are certain, let me don't say all men are no, let me just certain men that you meet when it comes to romance, they're not good at romance. And they're like 2 minutes and they come. And you've come. Okay, yes. So what next? You get up, you go to the bathroom, you just wash yourself off, and then you wear clothes. Baby, logo sit down, logo eat. Excuse me, which planet are you coming from? Are you sure? Like, what about me? Yeah, you've come. Yeah, so what about me? Don't I have to come too? Are you the only person who is gonna come in this relationship? So, I mean, there are things that compromise, and probably this is the guy who buys you a lot of stuff. This is the guy who gave you your business capital you needed. This is the guy who makes life comfortable. And you're like, okay, it's not a give my way to get that just be normal. But these are things that can be managed. If you really like the person and the person really likes you, they want you to be happy. They want you to experience orgasm because all important. Men all the time men come, but some women hardly come. There are women who are very good nature. They can spend up to 15 minutes and not even come. There are women who spend more than 30 minutes and not even come. You as a man, you have to know, okay, what nature, what do I do to make my woman come? And in these cases, I usually advise people, make sure your woman comes before you even penetrate her. Because if she doesn't come, see why like when you start machine, you just left and no more the beat, the beat, the beat, the beat. I just in the fuel time. You just left the machine the beat no more. So it doesn't make sense. So I think couples should have such as this ones our big sis is doing, Rita. You have to sit your spouse down, you have to talk to them. Sometimes make a like joke because and there are people who will get ego issue. So sometimes couple and would I don't go fall asleep the cow that can talk to me? Baby, na me the fit, eh? So you may not be able to engage him, you might be able to talk to him, you know, talk to him in a way, in a very humble way, because sex is a very sensitive issue. And when it comes to men's and even the one old salons have not do for the ego big bad. So you get to be very, very, very careful, make step on her because then go blow out back on you. Say, okay, they compare me with what I might say, or would I don't go sleep with so, or who's I go that kind of talk. You have to be careful about it. So talk to her very nice, coach and cooks and say, baby, that's what I think for the duo, baby, eyes blues. And that's another thing. We so religious that we never even want porn as couples. But they say and say it's forbidden. Because now they all the latest style they decide chick they already demand they go for now porn then they watch. Then they watch them porn scene. Watch out and they dance, they watch that way style the way if you buy one it's a be like they heal there where they like so now so the woman can cack the way so anything and they now and sometimes even the doggy for self.
before we say so. You just na state missionary no more you dey do because you say you forbidden no for watch porn, you know for talk about sex to you man, just carry you later. Like wetin Rita dey talk just now say you for the spray perfume. Of course, would I like strong scent in her life? Now be more people like can be a strong scent. No, nobody not really like we spray. You don't have to have expensive perfume. You
No, but
get
even Bonpamine self Melrose, Bonpamine put small
exactly.
Bonpamine.
Exactly.
We grandparents and na they sabi Bonpamine. No, they rub wetin they able. If na lem,
Yeah,
Melrose, sorry for cutting you
cut off
off.
is to
Um,
101. Lem very powerful. It's the cheapest deodorant. Now so we granite issue. The cheapest deodorant na lem. And pass her up to we. You dey take lem, you rub and you on even you vagina self, you can rub and they like
rub
the way you ready for
on top,
growers.
oh, not to inside,
Yeah,
oh, and
not
not
to
say
inside
inside,
go
oh,
burn.
on
It
top,
go
the
burn.
surface.
Yes. You dey on top there, even the side of your leg there, then side the way you rub so for we will get body. You can
Then
one day.
under you Bobby, lift you
Yes.
Bobby, rub am. You
Rubber
underhand,
under
rub the lem day. This go
the
as well as man
behind you
as
can rub
woman.
and behind you use safe back. You can rub and dey.
Because some man themselves, then tend to the strong go male. Not to only
I
the woman
know.
them. Not to
So then
only
I
the
make
woman them. Some man themselves, then sent to the strong. The scent it grab bang, but you
especially
know all the focus now
especially
with
when
the
they don't
woman
come out
here.
work or they don't come out do them business
No,
whole day
some
they
man
don't
self,
sweat
even
they
if they
don't
not
want.
go work self, the scent it's wrong. Even if some people then
Mm,
just get that body odor. Somebody
yeah,
send
I
me
feel like
message
from
on my
back
phone.
then can get them. I think so.
Somebody send me message on my phone. They say it don't married for 15 years. But you know
Eh,
one day experience orgasm. You know
mm,
one day for where it on day na he married, you know one day like calm. Like you were noting a calm. You know one day calm. You know one day ever waiting. All the time, waiting a man can say, you don't calm before you dey look the man don't calm. So he don't know waiting for do. So that is a tough one. So like if you know say you man it a can quick. Woman
mm-hmm.
know as well as man. If you know say the woman in the can quick, you know say the woman in the can quick. Understand wetin you partner in body. Understand wetin
Exactly.
everybody wants. So una all
Mm-hmm.
they get wetin una want. If you know say you
At
man
the
they
end of
can
the
quick,
day,
yes. If you know say you man na him first they come, or if you know say na you first they come, una understand una body. So what una don't understand una self. So if you know say na him first they waiting self, you self don't get your own part of the share. If it did, I know say a lot of women they can talk say, oh, why they do this style here? Now also you waiting. Tell and say, hey baby, I dey watch something on YouTube. Oh, Kaloka watch. Me na so I want make. You know
yeah,
say you getting the information from this particular site. And I know say like
exactly.
stereotype we feel like for say okay if we were tell we say or my girlfriend tell me say I want for do this that means say na koro or become a bad picking. No, I
Mm-hmm.
have what I like to do, and me
Yeah.
straight up when I was dating my husband, I told him this is what I wanted, and that's what I want. And guess what? I deserve to be happy, and he deserves to be happy. But guess what?
Exactly.
We come together and we compromise, and guess what?
That
We
English
were able to.
compromise.
If
Very
Nami
good.
first they come, in no say Nami first they come, he give me my part, and I come. Then if na in self, I know say na in self, and even when I know say I tire, I'm very tired, I'm exhausted. But they say
Mhm.
because you don't come, so you gotta let the game go. No, you
Exactly.
still continue and making the other person get what they wanted. And so
Mm-hmm.
that ball down to the ball game, like everybody is happy. You have your part, I have my part, and guess what? We're rolling. And so some of I know a lot of we within a relationship, we're not happy. But because of say, I don't married myself, I want for marriage. Or I don't
Yes.
get man, myself, I want for get man. Now me family, me both younger sister, they all married before me. But I was not. I know what I want. Even people then say this you get devil, they married. But I know what I was looking for. One, I was looking for a man with a fear of God. Two, I was looking for man that we are compatible both sexually or whatever we think it is, and financially has to be okay. We work towards our finance together. So that's what I was looking for. And so people then talk what they get for talk, not feel like for say you get for be in a rush by hook or crook you get for married to somebody. And somebody asked me as well, say, okay, now they talk say you for know you genotype before you married. How about you pursue other partner, how if you're not compatible in any sexual thing? Because I know somebody where don't they with somebody a male. These people they don't get to the peak say they were married, but they're not able for married because wetin do the man he own big pass the woman he own. Whether they get that, the woman they feel and in guts. Not for talk say I they go drink. How dem call that thing sef again? That root where they say and God, I don't forget am. One root where dem man they can drink na salo where they say they make that thing they big. I forgot what it's called. But then they drink and say, hey, this I want go damage waiting. Not go damage down my organ. Left eye dey is small. You sef you go meet somebody wey una two dey na the same part. Wey una go enjoy and find one. Because now somebody they say, okay, now in get somebody where the person what's me no married to this person, yeah, because the person in Jakarta is too big person you. So anytime where they do that business the thing they church na in belle, they feel like for say the thing they claim up na in guts. So that means say they're not compatible for they married. Because now if they are two go married, it go tell like for say now they don't marry. Now if that person they enjoy the thing way and that man they do the business, it go be like for say this girl here so now it don't go na treat it, they go sleep with other man. But sometimes when some people they can do certain things them, it depend on different reasons. That's why me I know the judge person relationship. I don't know what the person they go through. Me I married late, but guess what? Am I happy and happy with me man? Oh yes, I love my husband today. Am I enjoying everything of it? Yes, I am. And even if I know they enjoy it, at the time I say, oh boy, we need to spicing this thing up. This is what you understand. He's ready. And one thing I love about this man, he's ready to make amends. He's ready to make that adjustment. So I believe, say,
Yeah.
we in Africa, we demand that we can able make the adjustments then they if you want for make woman themselves, we self we may able for make all adjustments. It all depends on the individual that you are with. That if the person like you, when somebody loves you unconditionally, they want to try, they want to make it work. So like we see Sana where they talk say for how many years you know ever experienced that thing there. Then when there's
I think,
go
Rita,
ahead.
it's very sad. I think Eze address something about orgasm something really because that kind of feeling they get an ordinarily. This is something they experience with everybody. It has to take, like, you go sleep with boko people them, but now very few man go really focus on you coming. Most of them very selfish. They don't know maybe culture, but we see they don't they feel say yourself okay. And as surprising as it may sound to so many men, women take longer to come than men. Most people don't know that. But if you as a man, or now you they listen, now you don't get this kind valued information, it is up to you for be able for use them and use them to your advantage. Firstly, like the kind situation where we sister talk about, you don't take come, or whatever seniors when you're in this person on day, you therefore look for say people that without clitoris get very very difficult in time for let them get sensations them. People that will get clitoris knocking then get them or calm mostly. But you see people that we not get cleats, we they don't cut and cleat. You therefore really, really be very patient for exploring body. They have sensitive spots. They get it, the sensitive, most sensitive spots in their body, but you get for be really patient for able the ears put inside the ears, lick the one old body, suck them bobby, can long yonder, play with them. They have their spots. at certain parts of them body, but you as a man for be very much patient and sensitive. Why when you get we get conk? In very much simple because you just left today your finger ability that for able for play and the flexibilities of your finger. You just for be able for you just get for able for play with them. You know they say you go see say you don't wet. You know they say you go see say you don't feel for you. That way you don't get no dryness in the vagina. Road don't clear for you. You they able for penetrate and penetrate very easy. Unlike pausing, you know they will forget. Then they even make sometimes use artificial stuff there like lubricants them for put pan sex for spicing up their sexual experience them. So with that kind of person there, you therefore be able for put human down and not say you not go and cheat. And not say even if you don't cheat, well obviously if you don't cheat, you must get person who don't give your guys in 1 or 2 times. This who faithful had such a horrible experience. You only have one life to live. If you die now, you not get orgasm. What do you gain really? I want to go tell him massive. I was like, hey, Papa God, me, I not be there in this thing. I get orgasm. How do you explain that? Like, no, that's right. So you man, put you
Melrose, not kill me laugh. I
human.
beg. I beg. Melrose, I got quick question. Where
Uh-huh.
I want for ask.
Yeah.
I know say well, I not gonna call her a question. I know say a lot of we dey like people them what we dey with. We want for be with them and we want for take on at the next level. But we think he all we up. Sometimes I not like how that woman in Dongyanda it is smell. Me sef sometimes I no like how dat man on the hand e dey smell. Sometimes this man e no dey make her calm. So
Mm.
e dey selfish na himself no more na him no more want for calm. We talk about lubricant.
Yeah.
You just talk about lubricants. For Africa, e hard for get lubricants. Not to everybody able for afford am. We get so wetin I can suggest say in terms of lubricants, wetin we can use probably maybe coconut oil wey na natural product, um something
I
ori
think and then
ori wey I
you
feel
on the
say
list
na local
today.
content dem wey I feel say for most of we people the way they watch we dem sef sometimes dem go wan buy am ori you can able for see am, you can able for see just something wey go make that surface dey kind of like smooth a little bit whereby you can able for do wetin you able for do. So and then too we women dem what we can don see we menstrual period every month. Not to all of we dey feel say the ear waking don dey na dey for dey no more na dey for dey we dey go am we wan be um we wan be wetin whatever it is wey we wan be but when you don a period cut that ear wey dey under dey shave am. If you na person wey no like bald spot left a little bit here because blood na thing wey dey smell. Blood na thing wey man no like. You no go dey wey don yarn dey wey that man go inside you sef you dey smell you sef but you no wan
Yeah.
pull the ear dey because you like am because of
Mm.
wetin. No, it's not about you honey, it's about you
Yeah.
have other person wey dey
I
come
think
into that
that
situation.
I think Dande circumstantial sis. Like there was I was really way the lady na pose we like for pull pubic hair. Now they can me talk man where it is sex I like for the older hair day.
No,
As weird as it sounds, but that was the case. Well, in like when they get sexy, able to rub a hand pan the
no,
woman hair
even if you
upon
like
it.
the ear male, if the person like the ear you can still keep the hair but keep down there very clean.
Very
No
clean,
say you
yeah,
dey wash you ear
obviously.
na you aid. Make sure say you rub lem na all the leg parts. Make sure say you don't do
Exactly.
your period. Not just wash am one time. Wash am a lot of time them. And you know say
Yeah.
this thing how dem call am sef soda soap or like I know say now we no dey use am because we don wetin black soap. I use
Yeah,
black
black soap.
soap. I dey put am a bowl. I dey put am. Black soap is very very good. We get a lot of local content dem wey na im white man dey put then dem go put plastic pan and dey wrap am but guess what, it's been by
Yeah.
white person. Well, like when I was pregnant I think was with my first son or second, I don't remember. Then tell me say I go buy shea butter. Shea butter na ori. White man
Mm-hmm.
don process
Yeah.
I don't put your own smell away for make it smell good. But guess what? About $22. What was I pissed off? Heck yeah, I was pissed off. Because guess what? I get Orina also when my sister sent for me big bottle them, but I know use them for stretch marks, right? That bleeding mark. But what rubber na me belly? What come? I so pissed off. I say, you know what? I'm returning this shit. I'm not paying for this $22. But guess what? White man don't even put time. He don't put all them jabba inside there, but with the rubber because
Yeah.
we want for feel. We have a lot of local content that we can use. A lot of local products them. What we they able for use, what we can able for make that thing they waiting safe. For the man them.
Exactly.
I know say we don't use say with now one way streets now they would they, but papa them do would they beg una. Would they beg? I beg would they beg who say who enjoy that thing. They will not allow die God guys let you do that business day. No, no. No self no enjoy. They say enjoy the fruit of your labor. But you self give me what I want. Me self I dey give what I want. Me sister self it deserve to be happy.
It's all about compromise and
Yes,
effective
love na a
communication.
very beautiful thing.
It is a
Relationship.
beautiful
Sometimes you go
thing.
say, I did this person for 5 years because guess what? The person probably he gets something, and then when we spouse them, anybody who will deal with when you tell we something, say this is what I feel, not take her in a bad way.
Exactly.
Nothing because your boyfriend tell you say that thing they smell, you for take her in bad way. Say, baby, you smell her. Okay, baby, what you for do? Ask question, no
Yes.
shame.
Open
No shame.
conversation.
Open
Open
up. Say, baby,
conversation.
I
That's
want
true.
to help me. I don't know say they smell, but guess what? And now you don't tell me, I don't understand. If
And
na
that
lem,
that could
rub
actually
lem.
be the reason why the man refused on you.
If na
Yeah.
lem, rub you lem. If when you want go
True.
was, rub you lem. If you know say you tongue, person tell you say multi they smell. If na nef, now you get. Me, I get tongue scraper. You know, I dey Oyibo land. I just a joke. Oh. So what did they do? Take the nerve, not the backside of the nerve. Take and begin
Mm-hmm.
scrape your tongue before you brush your
Yeah.
mouth. Oh. Scrape your
Yeah.
tongue, make your tongue not to the sharp side, oh, and not say go cut your tongue. Take
Yeah.
the other parts, like them braid nerve. Take braid nerve, we're not sharp. Crepe you more, you tongue, crepe am, crepe am, crepe am. When you don't crepe am, brush your teeth. When you brush your teeth, as I was just talking about how hygiene wise, how to brush your mouth. I use tongue scraper um because it's already like a stick, so I just use it and scrape my tongue because my husband is very big on like breath wise, you know. So I always use tongue scraper. Even my boys, everybody use tongue scraper in the house. So you scrape your tongue, brush your teeth very well, brush the tongue, brush it very well, you know, because he likes to talk on the face. So me too, I'm talking on the face now, but the breath, is they okay? You know, it is
Yeah.
okay. Because I didn't know that how my husband will brush his teeth for like 20 minutes. He likes to brush his teeth. 20 seconds, brush. Boo, 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 boo. Before me, I just go to the bathroom. I'm done. But he's not. He's very particular about that. He likes to brush his teeth. And so guess what? Now, me too, when we were dating, I go to the bathroom, I'm brushing, I'm brushing, I'm brushing, you know. I'm just taking my time because I know that's what he likes, right? So if
Mm-hmm.
understand your partner, understand who you are with, what they
Mm-hmm.
like. They don't need to tell you. Observe, be observant. Pay attention to key things. Not so if they tell you your armpit is smelling, you have to take offense. Babe, armpit they bows. Okay. Babe, what can I do? You know, me, even if person tell me say my body they smell, I they even do shakara with itself. And they be like, really? I was smelling like that. Oh wow. Okay. What can we do now, guy? You know, I'll just crack a joke. Like, what can we do? So the guy go just look me say, fine babe. Say, you know, if you get fine face, then the body they smell, you go one that say, too fine. Why suitors then they come? Why man
Yeah.
then they want for married me? Me, I didn't get married early. All my younger ones, everybody got married before me, but I didn't care because it's not that I was not having people that was coming, but I was just so picky. I know what I wanted.
Yeah.
And I thank God that I waited for what I wanted. And when God said to me for the best, you know, because It just give me everything, Jara, everything. And because for somebody to marry to me, I have a very strong personality like Melrose here. And for someone to actually like deal with us, it's very hard because we know what we want. We like we are like this bump, like it's not like we are rude or like we are just, but it's just that we know what we want and we cannot settle for less, and nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
If you feel like you're a woman that it's not like you're, I was not looking for a rich man. I was looking for someone that we can settle, someone that understand me, sexual life, and someone that loves me for who I am, and
Yeah.
someone that we can pray together and we can talk. I was looking for a friend. I was not looking for a millionaire. No, when I married my husband didn't have money now. No, he didn't. He
Yeah.
didn't have money. And then I was living in the States. My husband was living in Nigeria, right? People was like, now what for you, babe? Hey, this guy will come and leave you. I said, he rejects it. It's not my portion. But guess what? Next year will be 10 years. We have three
Wow.
guys men in our lives. And guess what? We cannot thank God enough, right? So guess what, Meros? Waiting is the key. Don't give up, my sister, my brother, that you say like, feel like, oh, this girl didn't want to be with me, or you feel like this guy don't want to be with me. There's a man for every woman. Rose sing that song. There's a man for every woman, there's a woman for every man. It all depends what you are looking for and where you are looking at. Don't give up. Don't settle for less. Always believing in yourself. Know you can do better. I want better. I'm going to get better. Don't take because someone says something, you feel like, oh, I'm not beautiful.
And
I'm not,
also, we
I'm
as women, I think we have to be intentional about being successful, about working hard. I think some of us, or most women, just find it easy to settle for rich guys who, well, are successful or seemingly successful because that's all they have, and they feel, okay, well, I don't have to work hard. Let me just sit down and be and just enjoy everything it has to offer. I think these are that's some of the issues that we face, that some of the time, if the marriages don't work or the relationship don't work, we don't have shit to show. Like, okay, the man don't get me come on house. Oh, sorry, Essie. Like the guy or the guy's family has chased him out of the house in case the guy dies. God forbid. Like, what is your plan? What is your backup plan? Do you have skills? Are you educated? Where did you go to school? Like, all of these questions we have to ask ourselves. How productive I am? How independent am I without this man? These are important things, and these are the things that we have to be able to speak about. These are the gospel that we have to share amongst our fellow women. Like, you have to be hardworking. We don't want you to get a PhD or a master's degree, certificate, diploma, bachelor's degrees, everything. Will people just feel like it's easy? When they left, just make little efforts. It's all about little effort. Like, okay, I don't get I don't get exams. Don't get me wrong. What let me certificate course. Okay, let me do diploma. There's little things that are the things that really matter. You have to be trying not to be complacent or to be lazy. Like, you meet sometimes you meet guys who ask you, what is it that you do, especially in Sierra Leone. If a guy goes up to you, Eze, after asking you your name, where you live, the next question, my dear, is what is it that you do for a living? No. Is that question that will make the man know that, oh, this is my type of woman. Okay, okay, well, we're gonna see, we'll see as time goes on. There go. That is how it is. Like, you have to be intentional. You have to be hardworking. For God at the day, you have to be looking pretty and just go and sleep with just about everybody. Now you have to be looking pretty and you have to be freaking intelligent and be intentional about what you want as well. All these things that we're talking, if you're not independent, my dear, you'll be taken advantage of on so many levels. African men, we like to be the head of the house. And sometimes, if you as a woman don't have anything to bring to the table, you lose respect, no matter how much that man loves you. But if he is the one who is doing everything for you, eventually he will love you, but he loses respect and devalues you as time goes on. So you have to have something that you bring to the table and to the man's life in particular. That's what I wanted to say. Thank you.
thank you, Melrose.
Mama, you're muted. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Melrose. Thank you. Great contribution. And what Melrose just talked about, whereby we women we have to empower ourselves. If na soda soap you sabi sell, go sell you soda soap. When morning if now you akara you sabi fry, go and do that. Whatever you can do to empower yourselves. I've seen so many things um those years that I've lived here. Um, there was a lady, she's from Nigeria. The husband brought her over here and he passed away with cancer. May so rest in peace. But she was not able to cope because she felt like she's this housewife. She had a son, and after the husband died, the husband didn't let her know he had cancer. So after that, the husband passed away, had a big old mansion here in Los Angeles. And after that, she has to move back to Nigeria because she can't cope. She's used to this lifestyle whereby she had someone that is watching maid, and she had people that are doing things for her. So if you are looking for her husband with a rich 90% of those rich husbands that you're looking for, they already have someone that have already built with them. That's just the honest truth. You already have someone that already put in the work, and you seeing the work that someone else already put in, and then you feel like, I want someone like that. You
Mm-hmm.
can meet a rich man that tells me that they didn't have anyone, that they didn't have someone in their life. That's impossible. That person
Mm-hmm.
is lying to you. You
Yeah.
can meet a rich woman or someone that is already established that didn't have someone in her life. So it's
Yeah.
both ways. But it's build with someone. I believe in building with someone, right? If I build with my husband. If I ask him now to give me anything, he's gonna give me because I was with him thick on when nothing was there,
Yeah.
right?
That's true.
And if someone comes up to him every time, girls, of course, girls will tell him like, "Oh, he looks so cute," but guess what? I'm in the picture. So there's nothing. It's not gonna go further than that, right? You admire him, it's all good. I go out, guys like, "Oh, she's so pretty," but I get the lucky one. They want to see who is behind the scene, but there's always someone behind that scene, right? So, but for
That's true.
women that just sit down at home and say, "I must stay home wife," even you are staying home, your husband is rich today, there's a lot of programs. They have online classes, you can do a business, you can do anything. With life is just, it's just like this. You don't know what would happen. Like what Melrose was just saying about if the family said, "Okay, you have to go, bitch, you have to go." So what are you taking? What are you going to fall back to? You don't have anything to fall back to. So, man, woman, if you know you didn't get, you're looking for a wife material, you want a lady with a PhD, you are looking for a doctor, you yourself, what are your qualifications? What do you have? My brothers, what do you have? Nothing. So you are looking for something, you don't have it. So how about you guys both build together? How about you bring in and say, "You know what? When she met you, oh, I'm already studying for my masters, or I'm doing university of it. I'm doing something, but you are not doing anything. You are aiming high. Sugar mommy, sugar daddy, most of them, all them behavior in there. If you know that you want someone, don't waste someone's time. You have sisters, I have brothers. You don't want to break somebody's heart. And now I have even sons, I have sons. So if you know you don't want to be with someone, don't waste someone's time. If you want to be a better spouse in how you want it to be. If you want something, always look at it. What about, put yourself in someone's position and say, what about if it's this person? What about if it's me? Just think about it that way. And for us women that we felt like we already have the husband, we don't want to put in the work, honey. It's a lot more work when you're married than what
Yeah.
we where they just plan. They just say no more. We know they was we are 2 months. Let me give this short story. There's a pastor. A lady went to a pastor and tell the pastor, "I know we're running out of time." And she said, "My husband is cheating on me. My husband have all this side shit." The husband look at her. Anytime the lady comes, right? The pastor opened up the window because the smell is so strong. She's smelling really bad. Open up the window. Guess what? Because she's smelling really bad, And when the pastor asked, say, when have you done your hair? For a man to ask you, when have you done your hair? That means something is wrong. She said, Pastor, you know the children. I've not done my hair for a long time. I haven't even do this. The children are disturbing me. You know what? Yeah. The pastor said, okay. The children are disturbing. She said, yes. He said, okay, well, you know what? Can you go make your hair? Because anytime he can at the office, the pastor open up everywhere because the smell is jamming, you know? So she said, okay, when she did her hair, the first thing the husband noticed, she put on her perfume. She was looking so like slave mama. The husband say, baby, you make your hair? You did your hair? He say, yeah. He say, you like? He say, oh, I love. Husband that has millions of girlfriends, he changed from that day. So us women, let's do the best that we can. I know say some men, they are dogs. They still will go out regardless what. Sometimes you look at yourself, and have you like think about this sometimes, Meros, they will say, this woman is so beautiful. Why is the husband cheating? Maybe we don't have character. The way we talk is not good. The way, and sometimes you have everything, but some men are just dogs. So let's put it the other way too. Some men are just the great husbands, but guess what? We still do what we want to do. So it all boils down to, are you feeling your spouse? Are you in love with who you with? Do you respect who you with? Do you love who you with? So all this thing boils down to it. Let's just try to make it. We don't have any perfect husband, perfect relationship. We don't have it. But guess what? You can make it perfect. You can make that man or that woman who you want them to be. You can do whatever you want to do in life, and you put your mind to it. So I just want to use this time to thank PROIB blog. I know we've been here the whole day, and I want to thank all my viewers, all the comments. We've seen it all. But this will not be possible without you guys. I just want to thank PROIB blog, and I want to thank Bantu blog and Daughters of Sierra Leone and myself, Rita Felleh Arah. And I want to thank my guests for coming in. We lost Melrose Essay. You are here with us. Do you have anything to say to our viewers before we leave?
So I want to add, for ladies that have gone through traumatic experience. Personally, I was raped when I was growing up, so I know what it feels to have to deal with all those trauma. Sometimes it actually affects how we see sex, how we relate with our spouses. I would advise that you look for help, because that would actually help you to be more open. Because for me, when I got married at first, I didn't want to, there were some things I didn't want to try because it was traumatic for me. So I would advise anybody that has gone through any traumatic experience like rape or child being, I was molested as a child, I was raped when I was a young adult, and that's what led me into psychology. I would advise that you seek for help, because you will have issues in marriage. I kid you not, if you don't seek for help. So please, if you are someone that has gone through that, please get help. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mama, for having me. Thank you, Meryl. Sorry for the network. Well, thanks so
Thank you,
much.
SA. Thank you. For real,
We were
Melrose
having
was just talking
here.
about Melrose was talking about how for some of us, I know circumcision in Nigeria, I think they banned that. They don't do that, right? Anymore. Do they?
Some people still do it. Some still do it. Oh.
Okay,
Yeah, some
some people
still
still
do
do
it.
It's
it.
still done.
We have okay, well in Sierra Leone, I believe they're still doing it. For we have a lot of people that have gone through that.
Use your
It's not
phone.
bad. We're not going against it. But like Melrose, that was one thing that Melrose talked about that really touched me. And some of them they want to feel that way. If you can kiss behind the ears, or if you can kiss the neck, whatever she likes to do, and to please her and to make her feel like the queen that she is, and make her just enjoy that moment and feel what she wants to feel as a woman, that will be great. And for all my brothers that are watching me, we love you guys. You guys are our king in the castle. And as much as we've been baddies, we still love you guys. And guess what? Make us better women. make us better women. And how we can do that by telling us what you like to do, what you like to experience, what is it's like to be with me or to be with her and to be with, you know, and just make us learn. Don't give up on us, because guess what, she can do this. Tell us how you feel. Tell us what's in the mind. Let us just do this together, and your relationship can work. It could be better. And guess what, I just want to say thank you. We love you guys, and share your experience with us. And you can send us message on PROIB blog if you have anything you want us to discuss, if you have a topic. And you can send us message on PROIB blog. You can send us message on Bantu blog and Daughters of Sierra Leone and my personal platform. So now I will have all my guests to tell us where you can get them on their medium platform. I'll start with Melrose. Melrose.
Okay, well, guys, thank you so much. It's been be here to you discuss amazing
Okay.
topics. Thank you, and you can connect comment with Mel. I don't use my personal Facebook anymore. You just connect me on my moment, and then there. Thank you so much, Rita. Thank you very much. I appreciate class. You know my passion for relationship and how I love and I to experience and be able to manifest each other. I appreciate you and I really pray platform goes mass and recognition working. Thank you so much for all that you do. I appreciate you, Chief, my replacement, by the way. Thank you, Big C. I see you've been really trying to connect. Network is so much problem. Thank you. I learned a lot from you as well. Look forward to share platform with you different parts of the world. And I know it's gonna happen. And we're gonna we just consistent much and have and productive ladies.
Thank you, Melrose. Esther, do you have any final words to say before we close the curtain?
Okay, I won't say. I
Esther?
will just say that we should just be open to new things. Don't think you've learnt or you know everything. Just be open to learning new things, trying new things for yourself, for your relationship, for your marriage, and that's the best way to spice up your relationship. I remain Essie Ayebene. You can find me on Facebook and Instagram. Essie Macaulay Ayebene on Facebook. Essie Ayebene on Instagram. Thank you very much.
Thank you, SA. For this time, we're about to draw the curtains. I want to use this time to thank PROIB Blog, and I want to thank Bantu Blog for always giving us the platform to use. And I want to thank Daughters of Sierra Leone, and I want to thank myself and my beautiful guests. And guess what? I want to thank my beautiful viewers and for all your comments and for all your love and for all your support. I just want to take this time to appreciate you. But for any time you want to be part of this conversation, please feel free to send a message to PROIB blog and to Bantu blog and Daughters of Sierra Leone and my personal platform. So they say if you don't hear it, you don't hear it. If you want a relationship work, you know how you want me work. Anything the ball dey na you cut. It depends how you want for serve the ball. And it depends how you want for do anything. The ball dey na yan. Not to juju, not dem can say not to jazz. We don't do none of those. But guess what? You can win a woman's heart with just you love and your kindness. You can win a man's heart without all of those. You can the same thing goes for a woman. So I just want for tell una all plenty thank you for where una take time, una buy una data for watch we dey talk all we talk then we dey talk. So till next time, I want for say una bye bye, more una take care, and Lord will keep praying for Salon. Mama Salon, I know more we get, and now we be able for make Mama Salon, our Salon go be na the map tomorrow. So Lord think about that. And we say no to violence. Let nobody not tell you otherwise. Because waiting, make decision wisely. Think about yourself. Think about me picking. Think about your own picking. Think about the generation the way they're not even born yet. So please, let's be safe out there. They will love we safe. Thank you. Happy Sunday. This is Table Talk, and bye for now.
Bye.
Bye, SA. Bye, Melrose. Bye, everybody. I love you guys.